Okay, so I'm going to make a new document, and this is going to be for our texture pattern 2. This is going to be the one for black and white for people who are already familiar with Photoshop, or for those who want extra credit and want to do a second one. Same dimensions, same resolution. Okay, I'm going to jump into preview. I'm going to select one of my pictures, Command A for all, Command C for copy, jump into Photoshop, Command V for paste. I'm going to zoom in on this guy. I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation. Everything in this picture is going to be black and white, so you need to desaturate everything to pull out the color value. I'm going to grab the saturation slider, and you'll see that when I drop it down, this turns black and white. If I go all the way up, it'll hyper-saturate it, although it's already pre-saturated, so you can't really tell. Anyway, I'm going to make it black and white. I'm going to hit OK. Now I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Posterize, and I'm going to drop this down to 2 levels, and you see what happens. The levels here refers to how many different values there are. 2 values means there's only black and white. If there are, let's say, 8 values, there's black and white and then 6 values of gray. This is a gray scale like what you drew in your quiz from last week. So we're going to make this 2. Everything will be 2. 3 if you want to get funky, but I'm going to stick to 2. I'm going to hit OK. So there's my 2-value desaturated image. I'm going to hit Enter just to be safe, and I'm going to do Command A for select all, Command C for copy, Command V for paste. And I'm going to start to build another pattern, Command V for paste. I'm going to start building another pattern, but only out of this black and white stuff. So this is the video on how to posterize and desaturate your images. I'm going to bring in another image. Let's go to the pillow. Click on the pillow. Command A for all. Command C for copy. Click into Photoshop. Command V for paste. And I'm going to do the same thing with the pillow. I'm going to go to Image, Adjustments, Hue and Saturation. I'm going to drag the saturation slider down, and you'll see that this is in black and white. This is where it was, color. This is hugely saturated. We're going to drop it down to 0, so it's just black and white. Hit OK. Go to Image, Adjustments, Posterize. I'm going to knock this down to 2 levels. I'm going to hit OK. Quite a difference between this and the original. I'm going to hit Enter just to be safe. I'm going to do Command A for copy, or select all, Command C for copy, Command V for paste. There's my new guy. So now I can start building here. Command V, Command V. And you don't have to make everything exactly equidistant. Like, you could begin closing this gap if you wanted to. I'm arrowing now using the arrow keys. So that's how to do that. And then if I wanted to merge these layers, select the top layer, select the bottom layer of the pillow. Holding down Shift, it will select everything in between. Go up to Layer, Merge Layers, and it will turn it all into one layer. Now when I move it, it'll move as one. And if I Command A, Command C, Command V, it'll copy everything as one. Command V. Now, I don't like that this is on top of the other one. I think it should be underneath so that these black corners are not exposed. If I grab layer 13, I can drag it underneath layer 12. You'll see this little gray line appear. When I let go, it'll bump that behind. And Oh, it bumps it behind this layer. Okay, I see. So you'll have to play with it to figure it out. Feel free to crop and edit your image more if you like. So this was the video on posterize and desaturation. In the next video, we're going to talk about how to save and export